talking about Fist of the North Star speed because I've been going over the past couple of past 2 weeks now. I think it's been. I've been going over Fist of the North Star, looking at the speed and stuff, mainly to deal with a potentially outlier feat of the quintillion, like 14 quintillion punch or whatever. I don't know the exact name right now. It doesn't matter for this particular moment. So this is the rule. This is what I've come down to specifically, and what's going on with that one. I'm making this video because Kyle apparently asked me to do a Kyle versus Akuma one a while back, and I already have the research for Akuma, and getting the research for Kyle is going to be no problem. So before I do that, I want to clarify the page on Fist of the North Star speed. I still sit at FTL Fist of the North Star perfectly fine. I think there's enough for that specifically. There's probably just going to be Garuda's image here for the most part. So I'm fine with that one. But the 14 quintillion punch, there are a couple problems with it, with using it specifically right now. Number one, Kazuma Kenshiro does not actually beat the attack. He blocks it. So you could argue he's able to react to it, and therefore he should scale. But he is able to tag the person, and they do have a wound after their attack is done. Unfortunately, it's not translated at all. So I don't know if he was able to attack him during the 14 quintillion punch, easy scaling to Kazuma Kenshiro, which would scale to most characters in Fist of the North Star. But there's also a bit of a problem regarding Blue Sky itself, more specifically with Fei Yan's apprentice, who appears in Blue Sky later on, who, when she fights them, does show flashbacks to Fei Yan specifically. So unfortunately, since I can't read it, I don't know if it backscales to Fei Yan. So for sure, the way I'd be seeing here's Fist of the North Star is, for the most part, most North Star characters in general, I would say they're easily FTL or at speed of light. Lesser tier characters might be less than speed of light or at speed of light, given the fact that Garuda is able to be kept up with by the Chariot Stars, who are basically the trashiest starfighters in the series. And yeah, so while the feat is there, I would only be using it for now as a high-end number, and only for specific top tiers of the verse. I would not be using it for everybody right now because I don't know if everybody scales to it. If Fei Yan's apprentice is stated to be weaker than Fei Yan or equal to Fei Yan because she's able to cut Kenshiro after he's already beaten this attack, really, I just have to wait till it's translated, because the way it is right now, there's not enough information for me to go off of and accurately say, this is fine, this is the way it works. So that's ultimately where I'm leaving off that Fist of the North Star situation. Easily still faster and light, but, and I would only use this feat for a high end, and personally, it's because, like, this could scale to all the Fist of the North Star characters in general for the top tier starfighters, like all the Nanto 6, Hokuto Ryukin fighters, Hokuto Shinken, and Gento. But for me, it's like, I would probably only use this as probably a last resort sort of effort. Like let's say against One Piece, like, because Kyle was like, oh, they're like, way faster in light, and then Deathbell came out like 13 times faster in light. I'm like, all right, well, apparently, according to one person who does calculations, this will be 300,000 times faster in light. So take that one to the bank with you. So I would only use it in that sense, like as a high-end feat to deal with someone who's just like multiplying FTL. But for the most part, when I'm talking about Fist of the North Star, I'll probably be talking about like speed of light or faster in light, but probably not by as crazy a metric. Again, because we can't calculate much higher than that without this feat in question. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I am planning the Virgil DMC5 video to come out on Christmas. That's not going to be a standalone video. That is going to be specifically a video talking about the new information we got in DMC5 SE, because I don't want to make my last Virgil video redundant. So I'm going to rewatch that video, and anything that got added after the fact, I will add to this new video specifically. And with that said, that'll be it for now. Kyle vs. Akuma will probably come out on Wednesday, because that won't take long to get Kyle's information. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. Hopefully starting next week, now that I had some problems with college to get all that sorted out, I am trying to hash out the novel, I'm just going to call it a book, because calling it a novel is probably a disservice to novels, to try and get out as quickly as possible with some rewrites going on and some other projects with you and I had to work on. So hopefully starting next week, we'll get back into the swing of actually making videos again, and hopefully we can get all back to that. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. If you guys would like to see a video come out, please keep in mind that I'm only really familiar with Devil May Cry and Fist of the North Star, truly hardcore right now. So if you guys want a video to come out sooner than later, try and keep it in that ballpark. I am also planning a countdown for top 10 strongest minor demons, and I'm not sure if I'm going to separate mini bosses from standard minor demons and like, but we'll see what happens. So thank you guys for your time as always, and have a nice day. Quick little follow-up to the video. As I was going through the pictures I was going to use for this video, one of the pictures directly shows this man produce multiple hands again. I don't know if this is the same technique he used for the, like, quintillion hand punch, but it looks incredibly similar. And truth be told, that would be a direct feat of Kazuma Kenshiro, like, being able to match it perfectly, or matching this guy's speed perfectly, so on and so forth. Unfortunately, it's not translated, so I can't get the correct information here, but that is there. I just saw that again, so please keep that in mind.